Namaste and welcome. Today we will be working through a balancing sequence. My name is Rayana Schnar or Sunray Yoga, and I'm excited to share this sequence with you this evening. So we'll come to a comfortable seat. We'll pick up our shoulders, roll them back, and just start by exhaling some of the weight of the day. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, and exhaling out through the mouth with a deep sigh. Again, in through the nose and sighing it out, kind of releasing the shoulders down as we do this. One more time, inhaling in through the nose. And we'll come into our Ujjayi breath, our inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose, and letting, as the air pass through the back of our throat, a little sound be made, a little audible noise. As today is our balancing class, we want to set an intention, a point of focus that we can come back through our balance. So our intention today can be a point of devotion for our practice, something that we want to give our practice to, devote our time, our energy towards. So this could be a spiritual devotion, a devotion towards a guru, a goddess, a deity of some sort. Or this can be a personal relationship, a personal sense of accomplishment or challenge to overcome. Just bringing that intention to mind, not thinking too much on it, but letting that focus just kind of naturally float to mind, to the point between the eyebrows, in the middle of the forehead. And just sitting with that intention for a moment. Finding balance in our bodies, in our minds, in our spirit. And allowing that balance to radiate beyond us and into the world around us, helping others to find balance within themselves and in environments, situations that you may encounter. We'll chant Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. So meaning, may all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may my thoughts, words, and actions in some way contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. So really radiating that idea of balance into the world around us. We'll start 2 chants, inhaling in through the nose. Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu. We'll chant Om 3 times to signify the beginning of our physical practice. When we're ready, We'll slowly come to the top of our mats, standing with our hands on either side of the body, palms open in our Tadasana mountain pose, feeling as strong and secure as the mountain. Bring the feet together. And we'll begin with a variation of Surya Namaskar, so just following along. We'll inhale, both arms, reach them up towards the sky, the ceiling, the space above our head. Look up to our thumbs. Drop the body back into a nice open back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we'll step or jump the body back into a chaturanga. Elbows close towards the body, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, piking the hips up. Inhale, come forward, drop the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Elbows close towards the body, hugging the rib cage. And then pressing forward through the hips, look up and from our cobra. We'll tuck the toes and press up and back into a downward facing dog. On our next inhale, step or jump to the front of our mat. Look up. And back bend. Exhale forward. So that was an exhale before. Coming to the front of our mat. Inhale and then exhale. Jump back. Elbows down. It's a little sloppy on my end. Upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Had a little twist going on. Coming forward, drop the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Snake the body forward. Cobra. Elbows hug in. Tuck the toes and then press up. Great. Tricep workout. Tricep push up. From here, on your next exhale, we'll jump forward to the front of our mat. Or you could step, depending on how warmed up you are, how comfortable you are. You saw my little misstep. So it's okay to make a little mistake. On our next exhale, we dive forward. This time we're going to add our warrior one into the mix. So you're going to step the right foot back. Inhale, rise at the same time, warrior one. Exhale, dive forward. Left foot meets right. We're going to drop the knees, chest and chin, squeeze the elbows into the body, and snake forward, cobra. Tuck the toes, press up from that tricep push-up, back into your downward facing dog. Same right foot comes forward as it was back. Inhaling warrior one, you'll see you're on the opposite side. Exhale forward. Left meets right. From your dive, forward fold, we'll dive. We'll reverse swan dive all the way up and back. Forward bend. Exhale. Forward. Onto the left side this time. Stepping the left foot back. Opening up into our warrior one, opposite side. Exhale, dive the body forward. Right meets left. Drop the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, snake the body forward. Cobra. Tuck the toes, push up through that tricep, push up one last time. Downward facing dog. Left foot, forward. Warrior one. Exhale. Dive forward into that forward fold. Inhale. Reverse. The arms back up. Open that backward bend. Exhale, palms to the chest. Leaving our Surya Namaskar, we're going to step the right foot back. This time, instead of staying in our cycle, we're going to open the body up into our warrior two stance. So taking a moment to really feel the drop through the thigh, feeling that parallel stance to the ground. Feeling a tucking of the rib cage, of the hips, and a lengthening of the arms, looking over the right or the left side body. Taking 5 breaths. Say we have 2 more full breaths here. And then we'll straighten the front leg. Drop the left arm. Look up towards the right arm into our triangle. So noticing triangles here, we'll count as we count out our triangles. 1 breath, 1 triangle, 2 breaths, 2 triangles, 3 breaths. You can imagine a triangle here. 4 breaths, a triangle here. And 5 breaths, a triangle of our chin, our shoulder, and our neck. As we look up towards our right arm, we'll straighten out back into our warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and on our next exhale, drop the front arm onto the front thigh. Bring the right arm over and extended side angle A. Shoulder stays away from the ear. We'll count our breaths. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we'll circle the arms around, windmilling them and straightening the leg. Bring our chin to our shin. Counting again, 5 breaths, inhaling in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll step the left foot back, come into a downward facing dog. Let's take 5 breaths here. Our first downward facing dog hold of the day. Inhaling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this time we're going to bring the right foot forward, coming up through our warrior 1, and then opening the body into our warrior 2. So really seeing how the hips cycle out and open. Thigh comes parallel to the ground. We feel extension through the arms. Look over and through our right middle finger. Again, counting that 5 breaths. So let's say we're 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll straighten that front leg. Dive forward and down. Find our triangle, look up. So again, remembering that little triangle here, all those triangles we counted, looking up towards the left thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling back up, out, warrior 2. Next exhale, bend the front arm, let it rest on that front leg and reach the middle fingers of the back arm, the left arm, through to the side diagonal wall. Inhaling, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll windmill the top arm down, left arm meets the side, and we'll bring the chin to the shin of the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the front knee, turn the back foot in. Let's meet in our downward facing dog. Hips high. Downward facing dog. And then we'll inhale into our plank. 5 breaths, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Want to make sure we're squeezing into our abdominal region, into the back spine. From here, we're going to take it to our side plank. So we're going to Move the right foot to the center line of the body. Turn to the outside of the foot. Make sure our palm is open and flat on the mat. Opposite hand comes up. Looking up, if you can, to that left thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides. Coming back to your plank. We'll hold 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, stepping the foot to the center line. Hand comes to the center line as well. And opening to the opposite side, squeezing the navel into the spine, finding stability there. Again, counting that hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop through, finding our plank. Dropping the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Keeping that little arch in the spine and then snaking through to our cobra. A nice breath here. Before tucking the toes, pressing up for the tricep push-up. And then back into our downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, we're going to walk forward. And then inhale all the way up to our Tadasana. Hands come to meet in the center of our chest. 3 breaths here. We're going to move on to our standing poses now. Now that we have that stability, that strength in our core, our shoulders, and across our back. Turn to the side. We'll inhale, arms up. And exhale, take a step. 3 feet out. Both arms come down at the same time. Arms out to the side. We're going to turn the right foot out. Bend at the elbow, at the knee, elbow. And instead of dropping the hands to the thigh, this time we're going to go straight down. And extend that top arm up. So this is our extended side ankle B. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling up, straighten the leg. Turn the right foot in, left foot comes out parallel. Bend the knee. Exhale down. Counting again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up. Turning both feet in parallel. Swinging the arms down and around, down and around. Turn the right foot out. Bend at the knee. This time, keeping the arms extended. Side angle variation C. Like you're holding a big beach ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that beach ball above your head. Turn the right feet in. Left foot out. Bending at the knee. Deep bend. Find that parallel place with the thigh. Bring that beach ball out to the side. Long extension through the right arm. Pressing down through the outside of the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, coming up. Bring the hands together, both feet paralleled in, and then straddling our forward fold. Hands come underneath our shoulders. You could step back if you're not comfortably on the mat. And taking a moment here, options to keep your hands where they are underneath your shin or your shoulders. Or if you need a little more, you can start to step, walk your hands back behind you. And wherever you are, we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walking the hands underneath your shoulders. Again, This time we're going to jump the feet together, so give yourself a bend, and on an exhale, jumping the feet together, so you're in one forward fold. So this is a little bit of a fun little balancing or warm up to a balancing. So we're going to be moving the weight into our right foot. We're going to lift just our left foot. So with our hands maybe in our tented finger position, our spider fingers, we're just going to lift the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing on the right side. So moving the weight into the left leg and just lifting the right leg up about 3 inches off the mat. Inhaling, exhale, press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step the right foot down, moving the weight back into the right foot. We're going to take the left foot up, and this time we're going to take it out. So option to tuck, to use your 2-piece fingers, tuck it between your big toe mound, and really finding balance with this right foot, with this right hand, and your right foot. Inhaling, lift up, and exhaling. It's a little tricky at first, so we always want to think our failures are part of our practice. It helps us to practice failing. We'll inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and step back. A lot more challenging than it looks. We'll find that 2-piece fingers on the opposite side, pressing through the left toe mound, fingertips into the mat. Lift up, find that balance, and then kick out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stepping the right foot down to meet the left. Right foot down to meet the left. And again, having fun relaxing. And from here, we'll slowly roll the spine up. Come into our Tadasana, open the palms, turn to face the front of the mat. Inhaling, both arms up. And exhaling, we're going to drop the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling up. And exhaling, left arm to the outside of the right foot. Right arm stays up, looking up towards our right thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back up to our Tadasana. Inhaling, look up. Bringing the hands to heart center. And then giving ourselves a deep bend in the knees, we'll find ourselves in our chair pose. We're going to twist off to the left side, right elbow. So similar to what we were doing before, Tadasana twist. This time we're in our chair twist, so dropping the hips, looking up towards the ceiling again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking a break through the middle, finding ourselves in our Tadasana. And exhaling, sitting back into our chair. Utkatasana, turning off to the right side, this time looking over the right shoulder. Drop the hips. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then coming back up through center into our Tadasana. We're going to drop the arms and bring them to either side of the body. We'll start moving into our balancing sequences now, our balancing poses. So we feel heavy. We want to feel a little heavy in our body, really. That's a bit of grounding. So we really did work to ground our body, to find balance and ground through our center, our core, and through, of course, our feet. So they should feel alive and well, and prepare to move through the following balancing sequences. So we'll start with our right leg. Coming up, really pressing in through that left leg, finding that foundation. Option to keep the hands underneath the thigh. And we're going to take this foot and just flex and point. So keeping the knee bent, just flex and point. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, and point. Drop the right to meet the left. Left foot comes up. The knee stays bent, and you're just going to flex, point 3 times, flex, point, flex, point. Drop the left foot. This time taking it up, inhaling, and then extending out. Extend, bend, extend and point, bend and flex, extend and point, bend and flex. Drop the right foot. Left foot comes up, inhaling, extend, exhale and point, inhale, bend and flex, exhale, extend and point, inhale, bend and flex, exhale, extend and bend and point, inhale, extend, bend and flex. Drop the left foot. This time we're going to take the right foot up, and I'll turn to face you. Bend up, bring the foot to the inner thigh, so right side. Coming into our tree pose, mounting through the big toe, hands to heart center. And then we'll begin to move into a bending tree option. So if this is where you are and you feel very secure, stay here. If you'd like to go a little further, bring the arms up above your head, separating them a little, and we'll start to bend off to the right side. Wherever we find our stability, we'll start to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back the way we came in. Lifting the knee up and back down through center. Right leg roots into the ground, left leg comes up, off to the side, open through the hips. Hands to heart center. If this is where you are and you find balance here, you can stay here. If you'd like to go a little further, find that focal point, that intention for your practice. Bring it to mind and take a look on the ground 4 or 5 feet in front of you. Keeping your focus fixated there, just like you would in your mind with your intention. We're going to bring that bending tree off to the left side, inhaling and finding that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back through center and out the way you came in. Stepping the left foot down. I'm going to turn to the side again. This time we're bending the knee. Hug the knee into the chest. And we're going to move through a moving meditation. So we'll bring the arms up and we'll kick the right foot back into our warrior 3. Flexing through the heel. Kick back. Inhale, come forward. And point. Extend through the leg forward. Inhale, bend and extend back, kicking through the heel, warrior 3. Inhale, through and out, flexing through the toes. One more time, kicking back, warrior 3. Inhale, find that bend, flex up, and then flex out. Drop the right heel. We're going to do the same with the left side. Inhaling that bent knee, hug it into the chest. And then kicking back, open into your warrior 2 or warrior 3. Dive through the chest, inhale forward, kick, extend. Warrior 3. Knee comes through, kick out and extend. Inhaling and exhale, extend back, warrior 3. One last time, coming forward and kick forward and back into the chest, and left comes down to meet right. Comes to meet right. We'll pick up our right foot. Last poses in our standing sequence. Bring the knee into the chest. Bring out to the side, holding it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take the knee into the chest again. Kick it back into our warrior 3. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the right hand to the mat. Option to use a block if you have one readily available. Rotating half moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give yourself a light bend in the knee and extend up. Standing splits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to bend the knee right behind the ankle of the left foot once. Come back up. Extend out. Twice. Come back up and extend out. 3 times. We're going to come all the way down, nice and slow, into a seated twist. Bring our arms over our head. We're going to bring the right hand or right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back to center. We're going to unravel ourselves. So pressing into that left foot, right foot comes up. Standing split. And then bring it out to the side and down to meet your left. Come back into our standing position, left side. Squeeze our knee in towards our chest. Exhale, dive into our warrior 3. Counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hand, left hand, maybe finding that block again. Open out, right side. 1, 2. Oop. Okay. Coming back through center, taking that left leg up, squeezing it into the chest, out to the side, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diving chest forward, bringing that left leg back to our warrior 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the left arm down, maybe finding that block again. Rotating half moon off to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both hands come down to touch the mat. Extend to our half split or standing splits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the right knee as you bring that left knee to the outside of the ankle for 1. Extend back up. 2. Extend back up. And 3. Come all the way down into our seated spinal twist. Inhaling both arms up. Drop the right hand to the nape of the spine. Left arm crosses over right thigh. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back through center. Hands meet the mat, press into the right foot, and we'll take the left foot to the outside, down to meet the right. Inhaling, rolling up. Both hands reach up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands to heart center. Slowly folding forward. We'll come to a deep squat in our mat. We'll open the knees. Deep squat. We'll open the knees with our arms. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend the left arm to the outside of the left leg. Open through the right arm. Look up and back. Option to bind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling up. Back through center. Exhaling, right arm around. Left arm back, and maybe connecting to the right side. Counting your breaths, again, inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extending out. Back through center. Giving yourself one last press before connecting the knees and extending through the legs. Straight legs. Pull your toes, tuck your toes in towards your face. Moving the flesh away from your sit bones. We'll inhale, both arms up. Exhale, drop forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling back up. This time bringing the right leg in, and just crossing over to the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, reaching back up. Extending the right leg, bend the left leg into the inner thigh. Kind of like a tree pose, but sitting down. Exhaling, diving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling, both arms up. And we'll bring both feet into a butterfly in the center of your mat. Maybe flapping your butterfly wings. Again, you could use a block here if you'd like to, if your legs don't open all the way down, you need a little support. So you can put a block under both knees here. We'll find our butterfly inhaling, and we'll flap our wings. You can give your feet a little massage here, just to bring them back to life a little. Option to inhale and dive forward as much as is comfortable. And we'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rising back up, extending legs to the corners of your mat this time. Inhaling, straightening the spine. And we're going to take the hands underneath both legs. So this might be all you can do today. Maybe you can go all the way down to the mat. I can't right now. But we're going to count wherever you are. So we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then coming back through center. Feeling that stretch in the inside of the legs. That stretch on the inside of the legs. And then from here, we're going to bring our legs together. And we'll come to our knees into a tabletop position. We'll drop the hands into puppy, separate the knees hip width. And you can stay here, or we can start to move towards our headstand. So connecting the hands into a triangle. If it's in your practice, you can continue. If it's not, you can move to stay in your puppy or move into a dolphin. So your dolphin is here, and just starting to prepare the body for what it feels like upside down. If headstand is in your practice, we'll start to move into our headstand. Never jumping into our headstand, bending at the knees, one leg at a time. And then rising, we'll have 10 breaths here. Find your focal point, our point of balance, our intention for our practice. And we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to bring the knees back down. Come onto our stomachs, walk down, and move into our back bending series. We're going to start with our head facing off to the right side, arms to either side of the body. And then connecting our hands behind our back, chin to the mat, taking an inhale, exhale here. On your next inhale, we'll lift the legs, and the fist hovers above the bottom. Open through the shoulders, look up. We're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dropping down, releasing the hands, looking off to the left side. And then reconnecting the hands, zipping up the feet, the toes touch, the heels touch. Back on our chin as it would be inhale, rise to the back legs. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale down. Release the hands, look off to the opposite side. Bending at the knees, grabbing the ankles, moving into our Dhanurasana, bow pose. Inhaling, rise. 1, kick the heels, the feet up towards the ceiling, up and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the thighs, the shoulders, the hands, look off to the opposite side. Again, bending the knees, connecting at the ankles. Rising, inhale, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Releasing down and looking off to the opposite side. And then we'll bring our hands to either side of the body, squeeze up, tricep push up, walk the feet forward, and we'll come to meet on our back. Bring our knees into our chest. Give ourselves a tight squeeze, rock side to side. Drop the heels right behind the hips. Hands to either side of the body. We're just going to use the bridge as its own warm-up. So we'll inhale, lift through the hips. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time we're going to roll onto our shoulders. The outside of our shoulders come underneath. And we're going to press down to the mat through our intertwined fingers, our fists. Inhaling and exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lowering down to the mat. Option to go through your bridge series one more time, or bring the hands to either side of the head. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, pressing up. Counting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lowering back down. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest, giving ourselves that rock to side. One last time. Keeping the right knee close to the chest, left leg extends. We're going to cross the right leg over. A nice twist here with over 10 breaths. Looking over your right arm. Nice long, slow breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knee back through center. Giving ourselves a squeeze. Maybe bringing it into our shoulder crease, giving ourselves that nice hug, compression, or right side organs. Right leg down, left leg up. Give ourselves that squeeze into the chest and cross left leg over right. Look over your left side, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming back through center. Squeezing the left leg into the left armpit. And then we'll bring our feet to meet. Hands over our head, connecting at the elbows. Breathing in and out here, 10 full breaths, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow extend the legs. Let the heels, the toes fall to either side, palms face up. And come to rest and relax in our final resting pose, our Shavasana. We'll end our class here. You can stay for as long as you'd like on your mat. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and practice with me today. From Sun Ray, with love, namaste.